guys, welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today I've got an open-ended reading, as you can see from the layout. I do want to give you a few messages before we get into it. I, at this moment in time, have no idea what the reading is going to be about, though I think from the title you would have a little bit of an idea. Please note that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you find that nothing in this reading resonates with you, it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you today. But I do hope that at least some parts of the reading does resonate with you. Private readings are open. You can check the description box for more details. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you to ask you to follow me or to book a private reading. I would never do that. So just be careful of scammers, all right? So what we're going to do is we are going to take a deep breath. We're going to align our energies together, and then I will get started, all right? So let's take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everything is always working out for your highest good, all right? I just wanted to say that. So there's a little bit of construction work going on at the back end. I've done my best to kind of soundproof my area, and I will also be trying to reduce the background noise in the editing as well. But if you can hear it, then I sincerely apologize for it, all right? Yeah, just wanted to put that out there. I feel like going with this first, so we're gonna start. Anything open-ended for my dear viewers today? Anything open-ended? Let's go. Anything open-ended. Okay, I'll take those. The first one, trust your inner wisdom. It knows the way. Shine. All right, right off the bat, I think this is talking a little bit about maybe you are in a phase where you don't know what to do next. Maybe you're at some crossroads of some kind. We're going to get into the tarot to get deeper into it, but the way the reading is starting out for me is you're at crossroads and you have no idea which path to take or where to go. And I think this card in particular is telling you that you already have the answer that you're looking for. The answer that you're looking for is not outside. It is not, you could be watching a lot of tarot readings to figure out what's going on. But at the end of the day, tarot readings are just a way for you to tap into your intuition, to see the answers that you already have within you. It's just a medium for you to get those answers out within, like the answers that are within you, out in the open. And I think that's what this reading has started out to tell you, my dear viewer. It's about learning that the answers you seek are within you. Sometimes it might take a little bit of time for you to get the answers that are already within you, but trust yourself. Trust that you know which path to take. And trust that the answers that you already have, by the way, will come to light, will shine on you when it is the right time. So if you are right now in a period where you're overthinking a lot, you're having a little bit of anxiety, there's a little bit of confusion in your life about which path to take, what to do about your situation, I think this is telling you, take some time to dig within yourself, because the answer that you seek is already within you, all right? So trust the inner wisdom, trust your inner knowledge, trust your intuition. You already know the right way. When I say right way, it's the most aligned path to what you desire or the future that you desire, all right? So I think this pile, like this in particular, is starting out by telling me to tell you that you already have the answers that you are seeking. It is within you, all right? And when the answer does come to light, trust your inner wisdom. There is no one else on this planet or even in this universe who knows what to do about your life better than you. All right, my dear viewer, and I think that is what this is telling me. We're going to get a little bit deeper into what the reading is about, but that's what it started out with, all right? So anything open-ended for my dear viewer today? Okay, I'll take those. I feel like shuffling one more time, so we're going to do that. Anything open-ended, anything. I feel like taking that. Yep. Okay, so we have Temperance, we have the King of Cups, we have the Chariot, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands. Hold on. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Devil, we have 10 of Swords. Yeah, I did find a lot of overthinking. I think this is about you. There's no pile today. I'm sorry, but my dear viewer, this is about you. This is about you and the situation that you have been overthinking about, whatever it might be. It could be related to love. It could be, I'm actually getting heavy love vibes from this pile because there are no pentacles right here. So I'm guessing there is a love situation that you have been overthinking about. Frankly, it's caused you a lot of agony, a lot of pain. It may have been that you did something. Maybe you walked away, maybe you said something. Basically, it looks like something broke down in that connection, or something's not going the way that you want it to in that particular connection. Yeah, this is definitely, it's about you, my dear viewer, but it's also in relation to a love connection that has been causing you a lot of overthinking, a lot of anxiety. Something's broken down in that connection. There's something that's not going the way that you want it to. There may be a period of separation between you and the person on your mind, whoever came the minute these cards came out. But what I'm seeing for you, my dear viewer, is things are going to shift. Things are going to shift, but they can only shift when you tap into your inner wisdom. You've got to be in that energy where you trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you what you should be doing in this situation. You might be having a lot of questions like, what do I do next? Do I reach out to this person? Do I not reach out? How do I take this forward? How do I let them know what I'm thinking? How do I know what they're thinking? Whatever it is that has been plaguing you, my dear viewer, one thing I'm getting heavy is you are going to get the answers, but the answers are going to come from within you. It's not going to come from this person. You are not going to get the clarity that you're looking for from this person on your mind. The clarity is going to come from within you. And through that clarity, your connection with this person will start to move forward, will start to progress. There will be a balance between the two of you, but it has to come from within you. And I can see a lot of pain on your end, my dear viewer. There's a lot of, I'm very sure that you've cried over this connection a lot. Maybe there's a part of you that feels that you sabotaged the connection. I'm getting that with the Devil. Maybe you feel guilty that you sabotaged the connection, or things went wrong because of you. Maybe that's why it's been bothering you so much. But I see here that you are getting the clarity that you're looking for, but it is not going to come from this person. It is going to come from within you. It's going to come from within you, and it's going to probably take you a little bit of time to sit with what you're feeling and to tap into your inner wisdom. It's going to take you a little bit of time. What I'm also hearing is take the time to understand what you are feeling right now. It's important. Don't suppress what you're feeling. Take the time to absorb exactly what you are feeling. because by working through your emotions, you will be able to tap into your intuition. And only then will there be a balance. But I'm seeing patience on your end, because working through your emotions is going to take a little bit of time. The thing is, when you are too much in your feels, you tend to block out your intuition. There tends to be a little bit of mistrust towards your intuition when you are too much in your feels, when you're too emotionally invested in the situation. And I really think that's what's been happening with you, my dear viewer. You are too emotionally invested in this connection, and that's okay, all right? That's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm saying it's important for you to work through those emotions before you get into tapping into your intuition. So work through the feelings that you're feeling. Sit with your feelings. For me, the best way that I handle my emotions is I actually sit with myself in silence, no distractions. I turn my phone off. I'm not switching on the TV, whatever it is. I'm with myself, and I feel exactly what I'm feeling. I take a look at, I close my eyes, and I see where the sensations I'm feeling in my physical body. So sometimes I can feel the heaviness and the pain in my chest. Sometimes I can feel it in my arms if it's related to anxiety, if it's something that I'm anxious about. And so each emotion that you are feeling, you will feel it physically in your body as well. I'm not sure why I'm being called to tell you this. Maybe there was a question on your mind saying, well, how do I feel my feelings? The thing is, my dear viewer, this is one of the ways, all right? There are many ways to go about it, but this is one of the ways that has helped me, and I feel called to share it with you. Take a look at the sensations that you are feeling in your physical body. If you have to cry, cry it out, all right? Basically, do everything that you need to do to release the emotions that you're feeling. So feel the emotions, like the physical symptoms of the emotions, and you will. Give yourself a few minutes sitting in silence with no distractions. You will start to observe your body, and you will be able to feel where these emotions are burdened, kind of burdened up or bundled up in your body. Sometimes it could be in your fingers, it could be in your feet, wherever they are. Take the time to physically soothe them, all right? So for example, if they're in your lower arm, then take the time to physically soothe it, all right? And then if it's in your fingers, again, soothe the emotions. That's, I guess, one way that you are kind of regulating your nervous system as well. So I would highly recommend that for you. But it's important for me to tell you at this point that you need to be feeling what you're feeling. I know there's probably a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of pain. You're probably don't want to feel your emotions, maybe because you're fed up of it. But one thing I'm seeing is if you don't work through your emotions right now, it's going to hit you even harder in the future. And the simplest way for you to find peace, for you to get into your power, is to work through the emotions that you are feeling, is to feel them in their entirety. You don't even have to work through it. You don't even have to analyze it. You just have to feel them. All right? Cry if you have to. I don't know why I feel like saying this, but it's okay to cry. It's okay to release those emotions in any way that you feel is most aligned to you. It's only through working through your emotions that you are able to find peace in this situation. When you find peace in this situation, you'll be able to tap into your intuition and understand what's the next step for you to take. Until then, it's going to be very cloudy, very hazy, and there's not going to be any movement in your life. Forget this connection. This connection is the second part of it. There's not going to be any movement in your life, and that's going to create even more frustration within you. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling at a crossroad, you don't know what to do, most likely you've been suppressing your emotions. So take the time to first feel what you're feeling. If you're feeling pain, accept the pain. If you're feeling frustrated, accept the frustration. If you're feeling bittersweet about the connection, feel it in its entirety. hold space for all of your emotions. And it's okay if the emotions contradict with one another. You might feel happy about something, but sad about something else. Hold space for all of your emotions. It doesn't matter if they contradict each other or it's weird or you perceive it to be weird. There's nothing weird about having emotions, any kind of emotions, all right? Hold space for your emotions right now. I'm seeing more, this is more of advice for you, and this is more of what's been plaguing you up until now. But there is clarity coming, my dear viewer. There is clarity coming, but it will come only when you've sat with your feelings, when you've completely felt exactly what this connection has made you feel. And it's going to take time, my dear viewer. It's going to take a little bit of kindness and patience and compassion towards yourself. It is. But it has to be done if you want to gain clarity about the situation. If you want some sort of forward movement, if you want to stop feeling stuck in your life, if you want to gain clarity about your life, your situation, what to do in the situation, then it's important for you. And it's more like, this is what I would recommend, but it's up to you to take it or not, okay? But this is what has worked for me. So every time I'm feeling very heavy emotions, I always take 30 minutes to sit with myself in silence just before I go to sleep. The lights are on because I don't want to fall asleep, but at the same time I close my eyes. I observe everything that's happening within my body. I sit with myself for 30 minutes. Whatever thoughts are flowing, I allow them to flow. I don't judge those thoughts, right? And so when I'm by myself and I do that for 30 minutes today, then the next day I do it for 30 minutes, and then I keep doing that for like a couple of days, I start to feel lighter throughout the day as well. So do that, all right? If that resonates with you, if that's something that you want to try out, you want to see if this is a method that works for you. Like I said, all of these methods are very individualistic, all right? So try it out for yourself, see if it works for you. Let me know in the comments if it did, but this is something that has worked for me personally as well. So today 30 minutes, tomorrow 30 minutes, and then usually by around the 6th or the 7th day, I start to feel lighter within myself. All right, and by the 10th or the 14th day, I start to be able to have more control over my emotions. I feel more stable within myself, and I'm able to slowly tap into my intuition. How do you know it's your intuition? It's a small voice at the back of your mind. If the voice is talking really fast and kind of screaming at you, that's not your intuition. That's either your fear, your anxiety, or it's your insecurity. But your intuition is usually very calm, very soothing. It's a soft voice, and you'll only be able to tap into that when there's peace within you, when there is calmness in your mind. And for calmness in your mind, you have to allow your thoughts to run their course. All right, you have to allow your thoughts to run their course. And how do you do that? By giving them space to run around in your mind. And it might be overwhelming the first couple of days. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's very uncomfortable to allow your thoughts to run wild, because sometimes the thoughts can be really, really crazy and really, really wild and just go absolutely out of the place. But allow them, give them a free field to just run wherever they want, okay? And at some point, just like how it is with, have you ever seen horses in a field? They'll just keep running, and then at one point they'll just get tired and then they'll just sit down, right? It's the same with your thoughts as well. Absolutely the same analogy. Give your thoughts the space, the big field to run as wild as they want to, and at some point they're going to get tired. They're going to sit down. They're going to settle down. And when it settles down, that's when you feel peace. That's when you feel serenity around you. That's when you can tap into your intuition. That's when you actually can hear your intuition, because all of the thoughts are settled. And then the small voice that you hear right after that is your intuition. All right? I feel like sharing a lot in this video, but I think there might be somebody out there who needs it. So yeah, let me know, all right? Let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you. But we're going to get into what more do you need to know I'm just gonna keep it open-ended, but let's see, what more do you need to know? Okay, that's a lot. Do I take it? I'll take it. This reading might be a little bit long, but it's okay. Okay, King of Cups. I'm just gonna go through the cards first, all right? King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So we have the King of Cups, we have Death, we have Two of Coins, we have Four of Coins, we have Queen of Coins, we have Queen of Swords, we have Queen of Cups, we have the Magician. This is beautiful energy. And I think, hold on, there's definitely been an ending to the connection. That's one thing that I'm seeing. I feel like putting all the queens here. And I feel like putting this here, Four of Coins and Two of Coins. So I'm getting a few messages. I'll share it with you, my dear viewer. So what I see, this part is what actually happened between the two of you. I think this person may have kind of protect their heart a little bit too much, or they may have juggled you with other options, and not necessarily a person. It could be maybe, you know, a family member, or their finances, their career, whatever it may be. There was a bit of juggling on this person's end, and I think there was a sense of both of you feeling very defensive by the end of the connection. Both of you may have had some harsh words exchanged between the two of you. There may have been like a verbal fight between the two of you. And it broke your heart. Like, my dear viewer, I can see it really broke your heart. Whatever the verbal communication was, the fight, the altercation, it really broke your heart. And you were really very sad about it. I do see confusion in your mind right now. You're not sure where to go, what to do, how to go about this situation. Were you right? Were you wrong? Whether this person was right, this person was wrong. You don't have the answers right now. And I'm being called to tell you that it's okay if you don't have the answers right now. Right now, your first task is to work through the emotions that you are feeling, to feel comfort and peace and settled in the emotions that you're feeling. And only then will you figure out what to do next. Because I'm not getting I'm not getting the answers from the cards. I'm definitely not getting the answers from the cards, which means how do I put this? Which means right now is not the time for you to get the answers. Right now, the time for you is to focus on your emotions, calm them down, calm your thoughts, tap into your intuition. And I'll see why it connects to this, because it really, this reading is connecting very well to what came out. But this I see is the past energy, the energy of your connection. And it's been brutal on you. Pile number, I keep saying pile number 1, even though there are no piles in this reading. I think it's just out of habit. But one of my previous readings may have resonated with you. Maybe that's why I feel like saying pile number 1. But the way that I see it is the answers are not there. The answers are not there in this entire spread. Look at how many cards are there. But the answer is not in the cards. And I think that goes to show that the answer is not with me as well, my dear viewer. The answer is with you. The answers are not yet ready to be shown to you. That's also one more message I'm getting, because you're not in the energy of receiving the answer that you already know. But once you work through your emotions, and now we're getting into this side of the spread, but once you work through your emotions, once you settle down your thoughts, you will find clarity in your situation. You will find forward movement in your life. You will feel unstuck. It's going to take you a little bit of patience, a couple of days. That's what I'm seeing over here. 14. I don't know why I read that as 16, but 14 to 16 days is the timeline that I'm getting for you to start feeling settled within yourself. If you take the time to sit with your emotions. But one thing I'm getting from this is you need to be in this energy, pal. Okay, again, I'm saying pal. I think one of my previous readings may have resonated very deeply with you. I think so. But the way that I'm getting, my dear viewer, is you need to be in this energy. to manifest clarity. You need to be in this energy to manifest clarity. And what is the energy? Queen of Cups, someone who is very in tune with her emotions. She knows exactly what she's feeling. She is very confident. She is very sure of herself. She has stability within herself. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Cups. You've got to be in this energy. You've got to be in your power. And I think this is where the shine relates to. There's just so much of very, very powerful, powerful feminine energy. And your gender does not matter. It's about the inner power that you have to tap into. This is a very, very beautiful reading. And frankly, I think this has a lot to do with self-love as well. You've got to find that love within yourself first. You've got to, work through the thoughts that are in your mind that are hindering you, the thoughts that are causing you confusion. You've got to be steady in yourself. You've got to focus on your own financial stability, feeling stable within yourself as well. You need to be able to provide for yourself. Right now, I know this is probably not something that you would like to hear, but it's important for me to tell, because only then are you going to manifest a new beginning in this connection. And there's a new beginning coming, because the person that you are thinking of, they have deep feelings for you. They do. For this, I got this to be your energy, like the energy that you need to step into. But we got the King of Cups again in the same reading. And I think this has got to do with your person. It comes in the same line as well. This is your person. So there are feelings on their end. It's not that they don't care about you. They do. They do have feelings on their end. Very, very deep feelings, might I add. You might be a little bit defensive about their feelings right now. You might not be able to understand the depth of their emotions. Maybe they're being a little bit cold on the outside. Maybe they've got a very fierce face towards you right now. But that does not mean they don't have emotions for you. So there is a new beginning coming. Like there is a depth of the situation that has transpired between the two of you, and there is a new beginning, and you can manifest it. The manifestation is open to you, like the possibility of a revival in this connection. There is a possibility, because this person has feelings for you. This person feels deeply for you. But it cannot happen, my dear viewer, until you are in this energy, and that is going to take you a little bit of time. So I do see patience on your end. The biggest thing that I'm seeing in this is you've got to work through your emotions. You've got to let your thoughts run free. Once you do that, you'll be able to tap into your intuition. You'll be able to be financially secure in yourself. Find that stability within yourself. Feel stability. Basically, I'm feeling that whatever energy you are in right now, and I feel like it's the Ten of Swords, which is, I guess, a good thing, because the Ten of Swords is the last stage to mental anguish. The next is you get up and you're ready to take on a brighter new day, all right? So it feels like that energy is ending, but you've got to allow the new energy to come in. You've got to start feeling stable in yourself first. I know that you want this person to come back. I know that you want them. I know that you want the connection to revive. I know that you are in your thoughts. Maybe you feel a bit guilty about whether or not you did the right thing. There are a lot of things plaguing you at this moment, and I can feel your pain. I can feel your energy. I can feel the confusion as well. But my dear viewer, the energy that you are in right now is not going to bring this connection back. And even if it does come back, it's not going to sustain, because the energy that you are in right now is only going to push the connection further away from you. It's all about energy, right? It's all about energy. Especially when it comes to energy, if something in your life right now is not feeling good, it means there's a misalignment of your energy right now and the energy that you need to be in. And I think that's why you're facing a lot of heavy energy, a lot of mental anguish, a lot of pain, Because the energy that you are in right now, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, but I have to tell you this because it's what's come out in the cards, and I think it's a little bit of tough love, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying to say it in the best way possible, in the kindest way possible. My dear viewer, please know that I have a lot of love for you, okay? I have a lot of love for you, and I genuinely want you to lead a life that is most aligned to you. But right now, the energy that you are in, it's not helping you, isn't it? If you're in so much pain, so much anguish, I mean, it means there's something wrong with the energy that you are in. It's not serving you. And so what do we do when the energy that we are in is not serving us? We walk away from it. We let go of that energy. We find new energy that is more aligned to what we want, and energy that makes us feel peace from within. And for me, it's all of these three energies. There is a lot of power within you, my dear viewer, and I feel because of this situation, you may have lost sight of that power. You may have forgotten how powerful you are. For me, the way that I see it is you are the Queen of Cups, you are the Queen of Swords, you are the Queen of Coins. This is very powerful energy, but at the moment, you've forgotten it. It is time to make you remember who you are and the power you wield within yourself. You are a very powerful person, my dear viewer. Right now, you might not feel that way about yourself. The situation might make you feel very against yourself right now. But one thing I'm hearing is it's time for you to remember your power, your true power. It is within you. This is who you are. Yes, you are going through pain. Yes, you are feeling defeated at this moment in time. And it is time to come back to who you've always been. Someone who is very loving, very caring, very nurturing. This connection may have left you feeling very bitter. Someone who is intelligent, someone who's very logical, someone who knows exactly what they want, and who's not afraid to go after it as well. Someone who is very, very stable in themselves. Someone who knows how to tackle any obstacle that comes their way. That is you, my dear viewer. It's just an energy that maybe for a brief period of time, because of the connection, you've forgotten. But it's time to come home to yourself, my dear viewer. It's time to come home to yourself. There is a new beginning in this connection. I will give you that. But it will not happen until you get into your power. Only when you get into your power, because there's a magician here. You are in your manifesting power. So if you are in this energy of Ten of Swords, then you're only going to be manifesting more anguish for yourself. But when you get into your power, your true power, power that already exists within you, that's when you will be able to manifest a new beginning for the two of you. Because there are feelings on this person's side. There are feelings. Might not seem like it right now, might not feel like it right now, but there are. And that feels like a message that you probably needed to hear. Maybe you thought this person didn't care. No, they do care. They do care about you. They do have feelings for you, very deep feelings, might I add. They're just being a little bit defensive about their feelings right now, but they do have feelings. You can't deny it. So it's only when you are in your power that you will be able to create a connection that is solid with this person. Like you'll be able to handle the connection. You'll be able to tap into your intuition. You'll know exactly what to do when this person comes back around. Otherwise, if you're still going to continue in your Ten of Swords energy, this person may come back, all right? But the decision that you make at that point in time, it will end up maybe messing up the connection even more, or taking you to an outcome that is not favorable to you or not what you want. So if you want an outcome that is most aligned to you, that brings you most peace, It's time for you to get into your Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Coins energy. That is very, very powerful energy. Energy that already exists within you, my dear viewer. The reading is connecting very, very well to the first two cards that came out. It's your time to shine right now. It is really your time to shine. To tap into the power that you had forgotten you had. And it's time for you to learn how to trust your inner wisdom, because you know the answer. You always will know the answer. It's just right now, maybe there's a little bit of a block. But I see you getting out of it, my dear viewer. I see you getting out of it. I see you working through your emotions. And once you're worked through your emotions, settled your thoughts, I see you being in the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Coins energy. Someone who's very comfortable with their emotions, someone who's very comfortable with themselves, someone who knows exactly who they are and what they deserve. The minute you come into this energy, there's a new beginning that is manifesting for you. There's going to be a death of the previous dynamic of this connection. It's going to be a very renewed energy. But for that, my dear viewer, it's going to take you a little bit of time to learn how to tap into your power. I'm going to get you some message cards from this person, like love notes. Take it as it resonates. I feel because this person has deep feelings for you, and I feel there might be a little bit of, I guess, overthinking on your end, or just insecurity that maybe this person does not feel the same way about you, especially because of the conflict that happened between the two of you, maybe the verbal argument that happened between the two of you. So maybe you feel they don't feel the same way. So I'm just going to get you some love notes just so that, but yeah, take what resonates, okay? Take what resonates. I feel like going one more time, and I feel like taking this. Yeah, I told you, my dear viewer, you mean a lot to this person, regardless of how things seem. Yes, I feel it. I feel that they too are working on it. They too are thinking about you. And I think both of you have to get into an energy where you are ready for a fresh start. You're ready to let go of the pain of the past and then start afresh. But for that, as you work on your energy, they too are working on their energy. It's a mirroring effort. So they are working on it too. And you too have to do your hard work as well, right, my dear viewer? It takes two. It takes two for a connection. And you do mean a lot to them. I hope that clarified and brought you some comfort. I am going to close out this with, I feel like putting this here. I'm going to close out this with, I feel like taking this as well, okay? I'll handle you. I'll handle you, yeah. I was getting, like, the way that I see it is, this person wants this connection, but at the same time, I think so much has gone down between the two of you that they need to work through what they're feeling as well. So I think this is on both of your ends, my dear viewer. It looks like it's both of your ends. Both of you need to work through the pain and anguish that you're feeling now, the emotions that you're feeling now, so that you can start to feel more stable and secure in yourselves, so that you can approach this connection with new energy, so that you can manifest a beginning that makes both of you happy. All right? Seems very specific, but I really hope that it resonated. Just please let me know in the comments, all right? Yeah, I'm gonna give you one advice to wrap up this reading. Hold on. One piece of advice. I feel like taking this. The grandmothers. Remember your roots perspective. Trust the weavings. Okay. I'm gonna show it to you. So the grandmothers, remember your roots perspective, trust the weavings. So one thing that I'm getting is a lot of what's gone down between your connection has to do with how you perceived it and how this person perceived it. So there's a lot of misalignment of perception that's going on. And maybe that's why you have to step out of this energy and get into the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Coins energy, so that you can change your perspective about this connection, so that is the way you will be lead. Like, wow, I have no idea what happened to my English over there. But what I'm trying to say is when you get into this energy, and you will get a different perspective on the connection, that is when your intuition will speak to you and you'll know what to do. Again, ties up very well to the reading. And it says trust the weavings. So the way that I see it is there's a reason why there was a breakdown of your connection. I really think it broke down because there was a lot of things that were not serving the two of you. And it had to end this way so that you both can have a new beginning. It had to end this way, otherwise both of you would have continued to be very unhappy with each other. So it needed to break down so that both of you get in the right energy of having a happy new connection. So it might not be new, might be the same connection, but just with a renewed energy that serves both of you. Which I think it feels it was needed to happen. So trust the weavings, trust the confusion that you feel right now, trust the complications that are happening right now, because this connection needed to break down so that both of you can manifest a better and brighter new beginning for the two of you, so that both of you can get into the right energy. I think maybe when both of you started this connection, you either were too young or you were just, I wouldn't say that you didn't know how to handle it. I think the connection was good until it wasn't. But I think that there was a little bit of growth that was needed on both of your ends. And this connection was not going to help you with that. So it needed to break down so that both of you could go your own way for a little while, grow into the people that you need to be, this person also, and then manifest a new beginning. Break down what was not serving you, break down everything that was causing pain, and create stability and happiness and a new beginning for the two of you. Because I see it happening, my dear viewer. It is happening, all right? It's just, you both are not in the right energy right now, and that's okay. You will transform. I see that happening. Even this person will. And the old connection needed to break down so that both of you can continue growing into the people that you should be, as well as creating a life together that serves the two of you. All right, so this ending was needed. It was needed so that you can have a better new beginning. And things will move. Things will move, my dear viewer. And you will get the clarity that you are looking for. But once you work through your feelings, get into your power, step into your power, learn to tap into your intuition. And it says, remember your roots. The way that I see it is, this is your roots, my dear viewer. You are the Queen of Cups. You are the Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Coins. There is so much power within you. Within you, there is so much power. For a brief period of time, you may have forgotten, but it's okay. Now's the time to remember exactly who you are and to step into your power. You have very, very powerful energy within you, my dear viewer. It is time to step into that. All right? I really hope that, and one message that I'm getting is you could have very strong female figures through your ancestral lines. Like there might have been very strong-willed women in your ancestral line as well. So tap into all of their energy, my dear viewer. You've got all of their energy within you. It passes down. It really does pass down. Doesn't matter which which gender you adhere to, but there is a lot of feminine energy, very powerful feminine energy that comes from your ancestral line. Tap into that. You have access to it. You are privileged to have access to it because it is your ancestral line. Tap into it. Remember your roots. It's very powerful energy, my dear viewer. Very, very powerful energy. You are very powerful. Don't ever forget that, okay? It's okay if, I get it, sometimes I think that we go through situations where it kind of makes us feel so defeated that we tend to doubt our inner power. And I feel that's a little bit of what's happened with you, my dear viewer. But it's okay. Sometimes maybe that situation happened because it was meant to teach us to get back into our power. So that's what I see happening for you, my dear viewer. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into this energy. Everything is always working out for you, for your highest good. Don't ever forget that. And if you want, private readings are open. It's in the description box for more details. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. I hope this reading brought you clarity and comfort as well. And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.